That is body filler. All the way from that dent there, all the way along. That whole door is full of body filler. Oh, hold on, that's a van, little sign. That looks like a salvage place to me. The yard, the big gates. That's the one, isn't it?
That looks alright.
Looks alright, doesn't it? Oh, I always get that. Do you always get that roundabout muddled there?
Yeah.
By the new road layout. I think they've done that a bit wrong. I think I could have organised that better than them. Well, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. Hope you all had a lovely New Year, getting very drunk, celebrations and all that. Welcome to 2025. Yeah, so sorry about that. It was supposed to be my first video of 25, but we made the other one about the Duke. So I'll let you get back to it. Now we're going to get straight into this video. It's going to be a video which I feel like is potentially going to have the ability to have the largest matter of opinion almost of any subject within the motor trade. And I'll tell you why I'm making this video. I'm making this video mainly because of that Range Rover Evoque, which is squirreled in the corner over there, which you have seen, because that is the car that got traded in on that lovely Jaguar XF that we sold, the black one, the 3 litre. Oh, loved that car. But the reason that we're going to make this video is mainly because of that car. And in a minute, I will get that car out and we'll go around it and I'll say why I wanted to make this video. It's all a little bit rushed at the moment because I've got a customer on their way who are now coming to pick up this beautiful Z4, which, I mean, it's potentially a good car to get on the channel just before it goes, because this one is sort of ready to go. Everything has been done on the car. We've just had the wheels back. Wheels have been powder coated in silver, so the inside is nice as the outside. We did do a restoration on the calipers and carriers just to make them look a little bit nicer. It's a beautiful car, but it's still a car that is 10 years old. So as much as I have put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into this car, as you can see, but it's, I put a little ceramic coating on it as well for them, just because you got to, really. I mean, look how lovely the car is. But I do feel like it's a question that I ask myself almost every day, and I would love to know everyone's opinion on what the right answer is, because as far as I'm concerned, there isn't a right answer. The reason I wanted to make this video was to ask you the question: what is acceptable for the condition of a used car which you are going to look at to potentially buy from a car retailer, from a dealer, from a motor trader, whatever you want to call us? I know it's almost an impossible question to answer, and the main reason is so many variables can potentially come into this question, like how old is the car, how many miles has it done, everything to do with anything since that car has been registered. I mean, we had a friend, Ammo, if you're watching, hello, his granddad went and looked at a car at I won't say the dealer, it was a main dealer. The car had done less than 3,000 miles, it was less than 6 months old. It was a demo and it was being sold as an approved used car. Well, he told me he was going to look at it with his granddad, and he turned up and they looked around the car, and the car, I mean, he borderline said there was potentially a mark of some sort on every panel, whether it was a little Tesco's ding or a stone chip or something like this. Now that annoyed me, because as far as I'm concerned, that's borderline a brand new car and it should still be in borderline brand new condition. What annoyed me more is he still bought the car, because the salesman pretty much turned around and just said, look, it's met our criteria for a used car. If you want one which is nicer than this, you need to buy a brand new one. Ugh, and you just think, is that right? Is it right? Because he still bought the car. So is it right? That's why I'm asking you this question. I'll just get so I'm just going to wait for my customer to turn up, because I can't move all these cars, get the Range out, and then, my customer's going to turn up. So we'll just get that Z4 out, then we'll carry on with this, and you'll see what I mean. Well, that's it now. The BMW Z4's gone. We have now got a black, just to make a change, Nissan Qashqai. So that's what they part exchanged on that BMW Z4. That's got to be the epitome of why we love cars, because they've bought that Z4 just to have a bit of fun. You know, he's got a car like an SUV. They didn't need 2 SUVs. Traded that in. BMW Z4 convertible. Off they go. Have some fun. Lovely couple. Mega. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly get that Range Rover Evoque out, and then we'll chat about why I'm making this video. So if I just click my fingers, hopefully that'll be out by then. Right, so here she is. Here is our Range Rover Evoque. And this is where I tell you, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a little clip of me pulling this car out. And what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to focus on the near side rear door, the left-hand rear door, whilst I pull this car out. And this is exactly why I'm making this video. It's going to be such a hard one that I would love you to leave a comment and say what you think is acceptable condition for a used car. Now, I know the spectrum's massive, but just in general, we're going to have to go here. You know, on a 10-year-old car, are curbed wheels acceptable? A little curb here, a little curb there, a little scratch here. What is acceptable? This car got traded in, and when we were initially contacted by a finance company on behalf of the owner of this car, they said what the car was, and straight away you're like, well, how the hell am I supposed to value one of them without even seeing the car? And what the owner of this car said, now, the owner of this car, just so you know, lovely guy. Oh my God, lovely guy. So it's rude. So it's nothing about the guy that owned this car. Oh my God, it's a lovely guy. But what it was, everyone's perception is different. And this car is exactly why I want to explain this, because if you have a look at the near side rear door on this car, when you're looking down the side of it, I've left that little DS3 running because I want you to look at the reflection going down the side when you go along, because I haven't prepared this car yet, so it's a little bit scratched. But if you look at the door and you look at the reflection of it, look how wobbly that door is. Now what that is, if you look at the reflection of that light whilst I go along and you follow it from right there, that is body filler all the way from that dent there all the way along. That whole door is full of body filler, and this is the repair that the garage that sold this car before thought was acceptable, because that's what they did to sell the car. And when he turned up, I was sitting in the office there, and I saw him turn up, and he parked the car pretty much where it was. I could see the body filler in the back door from there, and I straight away I just thought, God, look at the filler in the door. And what is worse, if I open the door and show you the extent of how far that door has gone in, if you have a look there, right, so that is where the paint has cracked, because the door has gone in so far. Look at that bow mark. See, that should be straight. That bow mark that goes all the way up, that shouldn't be there. That should be straight. That is how far that door has gone in. Now, I'm sorry, but as far as I'm concerned, that is not an acceptable amount of filler to be in a door, because you've got all of the cross member in that door, all of the strengthening of it. That's not acceptable. I don't care how old the car is. That is horrendous as far as I'm concerned. And that's what has led to me doing this video, because the guy that owned this car had no idea that it was like it. And I genuinely believe that he didn't, because when I showed him it and he turned up and I was like, what the hell happened to the door? After I'd shown him, he couldn't not see it. And he was disgusted with himself. And he's like, I don't want the car anymore. He was already trading it in or whatever, but he was like, I don't want it. Now I really don't want it. So that's what has brought me to ask myself and you, what is acceptable as far as a used car goes? Because as far as I'm concerned, that ain't acceptable. And the reason why now this car has been here this long is because what we've been trying to do, we took it to our body shop and they said, yeah, Kev, we can do it. But not only is it never going to be nice, because look at it, it's never going to be nice, isn't it? Look how far the door has gone in. For them to metal repair that door and pull as much of it out as they can, so it's only got minimum filler, the labour involved in that is going to be ages. It's not going to make economic sense for us to repair that door, and then let's be honest, it's never going to be lovely, is it? So what we've been waiting for is waiting to get a new door. And I mean, the only real way you can go about getting a new door for one of these is to get one off a salvage car. And in a perfect world, to get a Santorini black one, so you could almost, with privacy glass, so you could almost bolt it straight on. And I'll be honest, we've already bought one off eBay, and it turned up and DPD had bananaed the thing. So that went all wrong, and we've been waiting ever since to try and find, we've been doing jobs on the car. It needed cam belt, it needed a water pump, it needed this, and we've done a lot of jobs on the car whilst we were waiting, but it's taken this long for us to find another door. So you can now join me and Claire on going to pick the door up. So I'll see you soon. We are going to somewhere near Whitton. Where's he going? He's on his phone. He's literally on his phone, look. You can see he's on his phone. He's not even watching.
Bad.
He weren't watching, was he?
Yeah, that was bad. He's a delivery driver and he's trying to get to his next job.
Probably.
They must crash so much.
Why are you filming again? I'm already being filmed there. I don't want to. Why? Can't talk properly when you're filming me, can I?
Okay.
You've gone all quiet. What's going on? You've got to talk about that, haven't you? All that birdseed you've just been chatting all the way.
No.
Now the camera's rolling.
So we're going to pick up a door.
Yeah. It's too gold, this is, isn't it? We're going to pick up the door.
Why is that exciting, though?
It's not exciting.
It's exciting because we don't know where we're going.
We don't know where we're going.
Somebody's given you some address. You have no idea where it is. They told you it's a salvage yard on the advert, but it's not.
It is weird.
The guy said it's just some gates. What
just some big gates. Brilliant.
We could be going anywhere. I've got an image of going to this big creaky house, big gates, and two big guard dogs barking at us as we drive through.
That's all right. It is weird when you buy stuff on, because when we've bought this off eBay, this door, and it is weird because you don't really know when. There are a lot of salvage agents on eBay, loads of them, very official, very. This one is a salvage named business, but then when you say that you're going to pick it up and they give you a postcode and you look on Google, that ain't no salvage yard.
Have you spoke to the guy today saying we can up today?
Yes, last night.
And he's in.
Yeah, he's told us where we're going, and
Is it
I mean, I messaged. No idea. I messaged the person on eBay at like 10 o'clock last night because I forgot, and he replied at like 10 o'clock last night. So clearly he is
efficient,
a good business person, rather than sitting, well, I'll reply in the morning because it's 10 o'clock, which most people would.
Yeah.
So we will get wherever we're going.
Where is it? The town, the city, the county. Where is it?
It's in Essex.
Essex.
Yeah.
Good start. Whereabouts in Essex?
Can't remember at the moment because it's on my phone and
Roughly? Any name? Nothing. Nothing. Just relying solely on
Whitton.
sat-nav.
I haven't even turned the sat-nav on yet because so it's just a bit of added content to the journey of what we're going on, isn't we? Because we're flipping lost. That's a farm. I feel like we're in the Cotswolds a bit now. Look at these cottages and stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's really weird. There's some stunningly nice houses around here, and then you'll come across like a shanty town almost.
Turn right onto.
It's not loud at all, is it? Oh, I'm going to have to cut that off because now people know where we're going. Oh, hold on, that's a van, little sign. That looks like a salvage place to me. Accident repair. Well, that's good enough.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's just go down here.
The gates.
The yard, maybe that's in there.
The yard.
The yard, the big gates. That's the one, isn't it?
That looks alright.
Looks all right, doesn't it? Beware of the dog and the closing gate.
I said there was a dog.
There's...
in my vision.
Oh, there he is.
2 big dogs. It bites. You have been warned.
Well, we're out. Door's in the back of the van. I'm excited about that door. It's always hard when you buy something off eBay, because when you're buying salvage stuff off eBay, you'll usually get you'll get some pictures. You can see a little bit by pictures, but let's be honest, you can cover that in WD-40 and that will look the shiniest door or whatever on the planet. And you'll always get what are you doing?
Just try it.
You'll always get but you can see you're being filmed there.
I know, that's what catfish does.
Is it?
Yeah.
Flipping catfish. Yeah, it's hard when you're buying salvage parts because you don't really know what you're buying. That could have been full of filler in reality, the exact same as the one that we're taking off the car, but have I gone in the wrong lane? Oh, I definitely have. That is a weird roundabout, that is. Thank you. Do you always get that roundabout muddled there?
Yeah.
By the new road layout? I think they've done that a bit wrong. I think I could have organised that better than them.
The A12.
What an idiot, honestly.
I think they made that road wrong.
I think they made the A12
That's not your
wrong.
fault. You didn't turn down their left. It's the person who designed the road. Brilliant.
I don't know how
There's
you live.
YouTube gold.
Don't know how you live with me. I hear myself like it now, and I'm like, you're an idiot. I want to say a different word, but I'm quite conscious of the fact that I'm flipping it. Anyway, we didn't do any filming at that place because I've got to be honest. One, scared. Definitely didn't seem like the place that they would encourage filming. Let's flip it. It didn't really, did it?
Maybe that's why the guy come out going, "Who are you looking for? What are you looking for?" Because he saw me filming, and he's like, "So it's stolen goods. They might be filming us."
Who knows? Who knows? But whatever happens, he was a nice guy.
No,
he rested the door.
I'm sure it wasn't that.
I mean, most of the time, people chuck stuff around, don't they? When they're salvage agents, to say, "I give a toss." He rested the door on a little bit of cardboard.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And it looks like a nice door. If that bolts straight on, I mean, we're laughing, aren't we? It's off a way newer car, but if the door panel and stuff, we can use our door panel, well, that'd be a proper winner.
Yeah.
We've had a little swap round because we're going to collect the car as well. Well, feeling like a long day now, isn't it, just to collect the door? It's all right. We're happy with the door. I'm happy with the door. You happy with the door? What was that face for?
It doesn't feel like a long day because you've driven.
I know, but I've got stuff to do. I wish I need to be back there prepping cars.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That looks like an auction car, that does.
Didn't make it out.
That's the flip. Is that a crash or is that?
No. Oh, maybe.
Oh, that's a crash that's been sideswiped. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? I thought the
off.
wheel had just fallen off.
Yeah, what's your expectation then of a used car?
I don't really want to say my expectation because I'd be an absolute nightmare to sell a used car to. If I turned up at someone's used car lot and I saw me turn up, I would be thinking,
You run.
oh, for God's sake, why the hell is he even here? If someone asks me to go and look at a car, I would hate it.
But you wouldn't if they come to buy one of your cars because you know it would be alright.
Yeah, but
You'd be like, it's alright.
But look how long we spend on our cars. That's the problem, isn't it? That's why we've had a Range Rover Evoque. We're over there somewhere. That's why we've had a Range Rover Evoque in stock for 3 months, waiting for the right door to come up.
Hope it's it.
I tell you what, we'll get back to work and get that door out of the van. Well, we're back. Let's have a look at this. Oh, the van's absolutely filthy dirty. Furious. Let's have a look at this door. Oh, imagine that bolted straight on and we didn't have to get it painted. I mean, imagine that. Tell you what, let's get it out. This might not work out very well. Well, that's different anyway. So that's all right that that's come off. Even the bottom of it looks good. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oh, we're out, people. Let's go and put it over here. Well, here we are for the moment of truth. It's a straight old door. I'd like to think that I'd have done this when we picked the door up, but we paid, I'll show you what we paid for this door. We paid 200 quid for this door, complete. So that is 200 quid for the whole door, glass. It's got everything on. That's cheap for 200 quid. Obviously, we've got to swap all that over. That looks like film to me, which is a shame, because it would have been nice to... Yeah, so the glass is filmed rather than proper privacy glass. Our one's got proper privacy on it. So I'll have to swap the drop glass over. That's a bit of a pain. But, oh, that is not Santorini black. See, that's just annoying, because in reality you'd say, see, that isn't Santorini black, and I should have checked it when we got there. But we've been looking for a good door for, so you know, some people want 500 quid for a door if they're nice, and this one is extremely straight, as you can see. There isn't a mark on that door. Hold on, you can see how straight the door is. Look. So at least this one ain't full of filler. So what we'll do, we'll get it on the car, and then we'll just have to get the body shop to paint it. It is what it is. That doesn't worry me that much. It's going to be a nicer repair for that car. It's a proper nice door. It ain't all bananaed like the other one. It's just a nicer way of doing it. I'm all right. I'm not that gutted about that. It would have been nice to have just been able to bolt that straight on, but it is what it is. It would have been nice, but hey, we'll get the body shop to paint it. I'll tell you what, we'll end this one here. If by the time this video goes out, we've put it on the Rangey and on the Evoque and it's been painted, then I'll show you. But if not, it's just another one of them jobs to get around to. So thanks for coming on the trip with us to pick that up. Drop us a comment, let us know. If you haven't already, I would like to see what people's opinions are on the condition of what a used car should be, because I can imagine everyone's different. There's got to be a lot of opinions out there. We shall see. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hit that like button if you like what's going on. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.